All right. Good morning, Tuesday morning Power Hour crew. I am so excited that you guys are here. My name is Melanie Shipps out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And I have really good news for you. For one, I know that our Tuesday morning Power Hour crew is a gift. It truly has been a gift for me in Savvy. And it is a gift that truly keeps on giving. And I think that we can all say that in more ways than one, but for sure the friendships and the accountability. I'd say that these Tuesday morning power hours have been life for me. Getting to see you guys dig in, seeing you get into activity makes me want to get into activities. When we're in these accountability threads, if you guys happen to be in accountability threads, getting to see you win, new customers, new brand partners, that is exciting because when you see people winning, you're showing us what's possible, right? So I really encourage you to just be loud out there and show people you're winning because it truly will inspire them as well. All right, so here's some good news I could not wait to share with you because we have such a beautiful crew of us on these power hours. Real quick, I want to make sure that everybody is muted so that we can hear the presentation. And this is going to be prompted too, but what I want to tell you is that not only am I going to be doing this 6 a.m. morning power hour, but I've added a 9 a.m. power hour as well. And I recognize that not everybody can get up at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because for our West Coast people on our teams, that's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I have seen some of you get on here and that is mind blowing to me. That just shows you're a boss and you want this. So why not have this area where I can still lead and serve you guys and do that at 9 a.m., which is 6 a.m. Western Coast time. Okay. So make sure that you get that information out to your teams because we're going to be here all morning, Tuesday morning, which I typically am, which is why I really felt led to do a 9 a.m. because I'm working during 6 a.m. till about 10 a.m. anyway. So welcome. If you guys are here for the first time, make sure to go over to the chat and let us know that you're new. If you guys are new to Savvy, make sure you go to the chat and let us know I'm new to Power Hour or I'm new to Savvy. If you're affiliate or a brand partner, let us know that too. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So you might start to notice that the format of these power hours are going to be a little bit different. And the goal of these power hours is to make sure that you're getting into income producing activities. All right. So I'm going to walk you through this power hour and you're going to leave feeling really good about the activity that you're getting in today. All right. But before we can do that, one of the things that I have found very helpful is making sure that you're in your power pose and you are making sure that your mindset is positive. You're in this energy that when you go out and do your reach outs, that you're magnetic. People want to talk to you. People are like, why is she so positive? Why is she so excited about Savvy? There's got to be something to this. I want to know. So what we're going to do for the next 2 to 3 minutes, I want you guys to put your phone down. All right. I want you to listen to this exercise and I want you to get into this mindset and I want you to say this out loud or hear in your heart with me. All right. I am a champion. I am a warrior and survivor. I am a change maker. I am unstoppable, undefeatable, and can do this. I am staying close to the fire right here. Power hours, you guys. I am learning this skill set and I'm getting better every single day. I am winning and will hit my goals and I am here to serve. Pause and then say this out loud. I'm about to bless someone's life today. That's exciting. I have something that can bring value to their life because I'm a magnetic person, energetic and excited. They're going to be attracted to what I have to say. I cannot wait to see who is the first person to respond to my message today. That's exciting. And I cannot wait for this exercise to be done so I can get started to make a huge impact in someone's life today. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get to work. All right. Real quick, our code of conduct. If this is your first time on these power hours, I am going to go through these slides just a little bit slower so you guys can see setting expectations since we are going to have watching the replay is that we're all about respecting your time. We're being thoughtful when you speak. Let the host. And yes, please feel free to share in the chats. We love to answer your questions. Mute your audio at all times when you guys come on, ask for help and help from others. And we are here to invite, share, and follow up. All right. This is a time to help you in your business. The host may share some tips with you to inspire you into action. And if you have questions about the topic, feel free to drop your questions in the comments and the community or host can answer. All right. So the power hours, again, 60 minutes. This is where you're going to block your day out for 60 minutes to grow your business. Have an accountability partner you guys can work with and share your results and goals with. That's why I think this Tuesday morning power hour crew has been such a blessing for all of us, because we have become friends. In fact, when we come on any of these retreats and or corporate events, we see each other, we hug each other, and we really know each other, which is fun. You're going to set weekly activity goals and track your results. All right. So daily activities, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to connect, we're going to invite, we're going to share, and we're going to follow up by sharing the tool. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that here on these next slides. All right. So during the course of this, if you guys see something that speaks to you, if there's language on this presentation where you're like, whoa, I like that, I've never thought of that before. Instead of trying to type it out or write it, feel free to screenshot it. All right. Feel free to do that. And we're going to get you into activity. All right. So our goal is to connect. We're always wanting to connect in this business. And by connect, I mean we're strengthening our relationships authentically on social media. We're connecting with existing customers, and we're curating our weekly social media content. Okay, so I love wins. And the best way to get wins in our business is get into people's inboxes, whether that's Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, or your text messages and or emails. We can always do birthday messages, right? That's easy enough. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And for the next 5 minutes, that's what we're going to do. All right. So I cannot see the chat for this exercise. I will come back to the chat if you guys do have questions, but for now, I'm just going to keep my eyes right here on the screen. I'm going to prompt you through this exercise. All right. So what we're going to do is a birthday message. Now, this is where I'm going to have you get into activity. Go ahead and on your phone and or your computer, what you're going to do in the upper search bar is you're going to type in birthday. And when you do that, I just did these screenshots on my phone last night just to make sure that what you're seeing on the screen is exactly the way that Facebook looks right now. Okay. And because we're building our businesses on Facebook, we built our communities there. I'm going to give an example of Facebook first. Then I'm going to show you how to go over to Instagram and connect with people as well. That will be next. All right, so for Facebook, we're going to type in birthdays. You're going to see a little icon right here that says birthdays. It's little teal, and you're going to click on it. When you do, you're going to see a list of all the birthdays that are going to pop up. Okay. Next to their name is a round circle. It's blue, and it's the messenger icon. And that is going to prompt you to get into their inbox. All right. Now, as you can see, there's a little box here that says right on their timeline, and you certainly can do that, but make sure you don't make the mistake that I did when I did my reach outs about a month back, and I did all of them, so proud, but then what I was saying was showing up on their timeline, and it was actually intended to be in their messenger inbox. So as you can see right here, you're going to click on that icon, make sure you're getting right over here into their inbox so that you can send a message. All right. And as you can see in this message that I did with Suzanne, this ended up being a really good conversation, which is why I snagged it to show you guys, because I'm still in conversations with her. I had not talked to her for probably a year, and we're in conversations, keeping it real, building relationships. And so what I had said to Suzanne, and you can say this to anyone, is happy belated birthday, or happy birthday, Suzanne, wishing you the best on your special day and celebrating you. Did you do anything fun? You're always going to end with a question. That's a call to action. All right. Did you do anything fun? All right. They're going to respond to you. And then from that point, I personally love to get in here with an audio message. I love for them to hear and feel my energy. And one of the gifts that I love to give people, it might be one of the only songs that I can sing confidently, is happy birthday. I love to get in there and I'm like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And I'll sing it. And then I'll giggle at the end. I'm like, I know it's so silly, but I wanted to give that gift to you today. I hope that you had a great day. And sometimes I'll say something funny. As you can see in the emoticon here, I must have been funny in that message. And we continued that conversation. So as you guys can see, the goal of a birthday message is to bless someone, bring some energy into their inbox, and make that reconnection. Okay, so what we're going to do Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer right now, and we're going to go over into our birthdays and we're going to send out birthday messages. Feel free to drop anything in the chat as you guys are doing this exercise. I'm going to be doing it with you. All right, as you're finishing up with your Facebook messages, we're going to go over to Instagram, right? And on Instagram, what we're going to do here is open up your Instagram app, and you're going to look at the last posts that you put. Actually, look at the last 2 to 3 posts that you put on Instagram. If you have not been active on Instagram, that's okay. You're going to start to build on this exercise as you start to become a little bit more active on your social media feeds, okay? So what you're going to do, number one, is you're going to look at your likes, your followers, and people who have commented on your posts, and just kind of take an inventory of those people, right? You're going to start to notice a lot of new faces that are going to pop on, maybe some new people that are commenting, but what do you have in common with them? So one of the things I do is I love to go over on their Instagram feed. I love to kind of scroll through, and some of those people might be savvy people because you're starting to build that community, right? So they want to in return become your friend and follow you. It might be some people that you have attracted because of your hashtags, your content, just the person that you are, the things that you're putting out there. They like it, and there's building that like, no, trust factor. So try to figure out, what do you have in common with them? And then send a direct message thanking them for the follow. And it could look something like this. It could say, hey, Amy, thank you for liking my post. And then you can talk about what it was. You can talk about what that post was about. And then you can ask an open-ended question. Are you guys hearing me? Okay. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. I saw something on my computer that it said the audio was connecting. That made me nervous. Okay. And then for new followers, this is what I like to do for new followers is I say, hey, Amy, thanks so much for following me. I just followed you back. And you can use an emoticon. I know some of you really love emoticons. Or you have some, your thing that you say that. You're trying to build that new relationship and thank them for being there. Okay. And so as you can see on this next screen, hopefully you can. I feel like my audio or my screen's a little slow. Here we go. Maybe. Anyway, what this is saying here, there's a circle supposed to be circling a screenshot of what it looked like when you actually go into Instagram. And I'm going to have you do that. Go into Instagram. And then when you click on your profile, actually in the bottom left-hand corner is that house icon. When you click on that left-hand corner, in the upper right-hand corner is going to be that little heart, and that's going to show your activity. And if you see anyone that started following you, it's going to say, for example, like I have this Amy Smith, for example, Amy Smith started following you, right? And then it gives a blue follow box. I actually will then go over onto their feed and send them a message, and it might say something like, hey, Alyssa, thank you so much for following me. Super excited to connect through here and get to know each other. All right, so I'm going to take about 5 minutes, and let's go ahead and comb through our Instagram feed and look at some new activity and go ahead and get into people's inboxes. Okay. As you're doing that, I have a prompt on the screen. This is just some language to get you going, okay? And just know that this presentation is constantly being updated. I'm learning new things. I'm learning language that's really working for people. And as I'm getting examples that's working and relevant, I'm gonna try to update this as much as possible, okay? So read through some of these too, and this might get you guys going. We're gonna go ahead and work till about 6:30, 7 minutes. Leslie, I love that question. I will address that because that does come up quite often. Is that Leslie's question is, most of my new followers are private. So when I click on their name and I can't get any info about them, or they're 50-plus-year-old men, do you automatically follow them back? I do not. I actually only will connect with people that have a public profile. That's just me. That's what I do. It's up to you how you want to handle that. You can obviously build that relationship in the messenger. But yeah. Can you do a screenshot on Mac? Absolutely, you can. Control-Shift-4. Control-Shift-4. Keep in mind, I will have a link at the end of this where I will be able to share the replay. All you guys have to do is just click on that link and you'll be able to get that replay. So just keep that in mind. Be more concerned about getting into activity today, and we will definitely get this replay into your hands, promise. Kendra, thank you so much for contributing. She says on a PC, it's Window plus Shift plus S or Command Shift 3. Yes, Command Shift 3, is that for the Mac? I believe it is. I think that does a full screenshot. Command Shift 4 allows you to select what you want to screenshot. I'm going to go back one slide just so you guys can grab that language there. Actually, I'm going to type it in the chat for you because I'm just feeling like I want to. Yes, Leslie, I will be back on at 9 a.m. after this. It'll be 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same presentation, same prompts. So come and join us. Come work with us again. 3 more minutes on this activity, and then we're going to get into inviting. One more minute to finish that exercise. You guys can come back to it. So if you don't get everything done, take your notepad write a little note to yourself to continue that exercise, to keep in that momentum today if you have a little bit more time to work later. Tanya, thank you so much for how this is working for you. If any of you are doing activities that are working in your inboxes and want to drop your language, I love how you guys are sharing that and showing us how to do it as well. All right, we're going to go to the next slide so we can get through these. Okay, so for the next 5 minutes, we're going to invite. All right, so real quick. Oh my goodness, what is up with my slide thing? You want to see this? I got some important pictures that you guys need to see. So if you don't mind, I'm going to stop sharing for just a second. I might have to go back over and just reboot that if you don't mind. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Just refresh it. You probably hear me say it all the time, but I'm all set up in my office, but it's a dead zone. And so sometimes my internet's slow in here. We've got a Wi-Fi extender, but we're still working on it. So okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to share again. Okay, I'm going to go back over to that slide. So now we're going to do invitations. Hopefully this works. There it is. Yay. Okay, good. All right. So the most important thing is to take action. And you guys, I know there's going to be some times where you're not feeling like getting in people's inboxes, but that thought process is behind you starting today and moving forward. Even if your goal is to get into an inbox of one person today, then you're winning. And that's why we always start with birthday messages, because we get those out of the way. And I'm guessing that you've probably got 5 to 10 of those done already, which that part of your reach outs today is done. But the most important thing then is to get into daily income producing activities and do these activities 70% of the time you work your business, and make sure you stay in the zone every day. And a part of that 3-step process is invite, share, and follow up and enroll. So I'm going to show you exactly how we do it. And again, give me grace as we go through this, because I'm building this out and I want to make this as helpful as possible. So when we're looking to invite someone to take a look at the business, how do you actually invite someone to take a look at the business? Well, get really good at complimenting them, invite them to take a look. All right, just remember that what you have in your hands is like a gift. I think of it of like a white box with a red bow. You're handing it over. You're going to invite them to take a look at what's inside that box. Some people will not want the box. Some people will feel very blessed that you gave them a box, but they may not be interested in what's in it. Some people will grab that box and can't wait to see what's inside of it and open it, and whatever's in it's going to bless their life. And your mindset and your posture is that you're going to keep handing out boxes. Just keep handing out boxes, because you know that what's in it is going to bless them, and that's our job, right? And then use the word you as much as you can, and take the word I out of anything that you say. This is not about you. This is about them. Tiny, their interest, not yours. Okay. So what we can do for business is, again, our goal is to invite one person to take a look at the business today. This is going to happen right now. So if you're nervous, your palms are sweating, you're like, oh, I've never done this before. Here we go. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. All right. So the script, just an example, of course, always make it you, like your personality, but you can type or you can do a voice message, and it's going to sound something like this. Okay, it says, you know, hey, Amy, I've been following you for a while and I love, and put whatever you love about them. And you can say, I see you, and you can say, you know, whatever they do. Make sure you guys are doing some homework first and go look at their pages. But I see that you are a personal trainer and I have something you may be interested in that goes perfectly with what you're already doing. Are you open to learning more? And then again, you're going to make that connection, right? I always call this your ideal client. You've got somebody that you're connecting with that makes them your ideal client. So what do you have in common with them? All right. And then always end it with a question. Okay. So if they're interested in the business, you could send and or voice. I love voice for me personally. Is I have a 14-minute overview that will walk you through all the ways that you can be a part of Savvy. When do you think you can watch it? Right. So you're trying to get buy-in. You want to make sure to get buy-in before you're going to share this gift. Right. Remember, you can hand them a gift all day, but if they didn't say they wanted it, they're not going to open it. All right. All right. So when they say that they can watch it and when, like I can watch it tonight, then you're going to come back and say, great, I will connect with you tomorrow morning. All right. And you in your comment with a question, let them commit to a time. This keeps them from ghosting you. Now, one of the videos that I think is incredible is by Christy Belliston. If you guys want to write down that YouTube link, as I'm presenting on this one, I can also drop it in the chat here in just a little bit. But right now, if you really want that YouTube and you don't want to miss it, right there, if you want to write that down, that is the 14-minute video of Christy Belliston, her doing this presentation. Okay, stay tuned. Probably in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be putting one together here for our crew that you guys can use. I love presenting, and I thought I'm going to be challenged as a leader to try to get in and create one. And I'm going to try to get her 14-minute video down to about 8 or 9 minutes. All right, so stay tuned for that. Okay, next slide here is at the end of the video. It says, what part are you most interested in? So that's going to pique their interest, right? It's going to pique their interest, and you're going to keep your energy high. And when they tell you, you know, when you ask them, what number are you? Because in this video, it says, are you a 1? Are you a 2? Or are you a 3? All right. Your goal is to keep asking questions, right? Tiny, their interest, not yours. If they say that the affiliate program is something that they're interested in, you guys, Jackie Pruitt did an incredible video. It's a 4-minute affiliate program overview video that you can find on the Lifestyle Co page. We're going to go over that here in just a second so you know where to find it. But for purposes of this Power Hour, feel free to just, you know, scribble that little YouTube video link down. And again, take a screenshot and then say, awesome. All right. Awesome. Watch this. It shows you how to get rewarded by being an affiliate and how our affiliate program is different than all of the other affiliate programs. Okay, you guys feeling like you can do this? It's easy, right? Pretty easy. All right. Now, don't be afraid to take them to the next step. So again, you got to remember that most people haven't heard of Savvy. That is exciting. So I envision like I'm going to lock arms with them. I'm like, come on, let's take the next step together, right? Let's kind of walk through this together. I'm on a walk with them. We're outside. I'm talking to a neighbor. I would say, what do you think? It's exciting, right? I'm so excited for you to get started. All right. And then the next step, do not be scared to do this. Share your where and share link. And then encourage them. Listen, it's very simple to get started. Takes less than 5 minutes. Let me know if you have questions. Empower them. You don't have to handhold too much here. Just empower them. There's my link. It's going to prompt you through the whole process. Let me know if you have questions. All right. Okay. Next screen here. Make sure you're screenshotting that if you guys need that. Okay. So what about the products, right? What about the products? So last week on the Power Hour, we really talked about product tester posts. So asking people to try one of our products at that product tester price, which is the retail minus that $25 off, right? I got tons of those. I'm still working on those. Okay. Getting ready to close those sales. So again, we're going to go back to you compliment them. You invite them to take a look. What do you have in common with them? And consistently use the word you as much as you can. And in this example, the script, or you can type or voice message it, is I've always admired your style and how amazing you always look. I have something that you might be interested in. It's a new brand and my new favorite obsession. Cool if I share it with you. And P.S. I too share what you have in common with them, and then ask them a question. Okay, taking you through this process here. When they say they have an interest in trying the product. So last week, when I had people interested in that river bra, if you guys had not seen on your lifestyle shop, I had gone out there, I put a picture of the bra from the front, I put a picture of the bra from the back, and then I actually did a live video. I recorded a video that I also put in that photo collage. So it was the front picture, the back picture, and a video of me explaining my testimonial. All right. And so if I have somebody that's interested in that bra, of course I want to nurture that relationship in my inbox, but I want to get them into the community too. I want them to see that. All right. So you can send the direct link and let them know, and have them let you know once they're in that lifestyle shop. Okay. So you can invite them in, but here's where I want to back up just one step. Just remember, you guys, that how would you want to be treated in that situation? Would you want to invite someone into a page and just throw them in there where it's really loud and exciting and busy? Or would you like to get into their inbox and ask specific questions? Like at the top of the screen, I usually say, what are you looking for? Are you looking for something for working out? Are you looking for something for every day? And once they answer that question, right, then send them pics of a couple of options with a third piece that would pair very well with it. So one of the things that I'm trying to get better at is teaching people how to elevate their wardrobe. Okay, it's part of kind of my own personal branding in the way that I'm going to share Savvy, is I want to show them what's possible. It's a business mantra of mine, right? So I want to send them pictures of an outfit, right? And then the next thing that I can say is, here's my link. I prefer the app because it's more seamless. And then I can help you with the fit. So let me know some of your sizing. And then once you figure out what you want, go ahead and put it in your cart and let me know, because I have a friends, and I use this language, I have a friends and family coupon code. Okay, for you, for orders with 2 or more pieces. Now, this is just an example, guys. Keep in mind that you can use that on one piece for sure, but our goal is to give them an experience. And while a bra, the river bra, might be amazing, for sure it is, I think it's even more amazing when I can get them in a bra, I can get them in a layering piece, and I can get them in a pair of leggings. I can give them a $25 off code, but I can also get them in the VIP Style Club. They sign up for $99, get $110 shopping credit, 15% off, and $25 off. That is the best price right there. That is your job. That is your job to make sure they get that price. And on the inside, as a business owner, you want Style Club members, right? Okay, so our goal is to get one person to try the clothing today, right? So again, if you want to screenshot this, by all means, feel free. Once your cart is ready, let me know so I can send you your coupon code. Right, this is just some of the language I use. This coupon may not work for you, but I'll cross my fingers. I used to say stuff like that because it's creating a sense of urgency. We know we have Share 25 code. I don't know if it's always going to be Share 25, but again, you guys get creative on how you share that language. All right. And then once you share it, and if they ghost you or you haven't heard from them for a while, here's just some examples of some follow-up language. I'm just going to keep that up on the screen here so that you can see that. Okay, if they've ordered or they haven't ordered. If they've ordered, has your stuff shipped yet? Right. All right, I'm going to keep going here. All right, and then the ways that we can share, just want to make sure that you all are familiar with our ATM groups, right? We have your lifestyle shop, which, by the way, they're giving a $50 gift every single day in the month of January. So if you guys are not aware of what they're doing over there, make sure that you go over there. They have to watch 3 videos, I believe. And once they do, they get entered to win the $50. That's huge, you guys. That's huge. And thank you for our leaders that are doing that for us. That's very, very great, very giving. Our business builders are going to be in the Lifestyle Co page. And then on Instagram, there's the Savvypreneurs page, right? So if you guys are building on Instagram, you can then invite them to be a part of that page. And you can then share links to specific posts as well. Okay, next slide. Hope you guys are getting the hang of this here. All right, so ways that you can share. Like I said, you can add to the ATM groups. And this is a script. Okay, hey, I would really love to chat with you more about what I'm doing. I'm going to add you to a private customer or business community on Facebook where you can get a feel for who we are, why we are different, and the ins and outs of Savvy. I would love to add you and tag you in a few short, fun videos. Are you open to checking it out? Okay. And then I just sent you an invite in case you missed that notification. Here's the direct link. So I always am sharing that direct link. Okay. Oops. 1 second. All right, and then in our follow-ups, because you might be in that phase here on your Power Hour follow-ups, always remember to stay positive, send short reminders, don't give up, know what time is best, and remember the details, okay? So you could say, hey, Amy, maybe it was yesterday you talked to them, a week ago or a month ago. You could say, I sent whatever you sent them, and I wanted to follow up and see if you were interested in pursuing it further. I'd be happy to show you how to get started. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, this is a really good one. And I actually want to take some time right now so that you can get in your inbox and you can start to revisit some of that language, get back in and build those relationships again. Don't go straight for Savvy, kind of warm back up in that relationship. If you have not talked to them for a little bit, like I said, go to their Instagram or Facebook feed and see what's been going on, bring that back into the conversation. And then you can say something like this as a follow-up to revisit your Savvy conversation. All right, so right there, that is where we're going to stop. That gives us about 15 minutes to then take what we've shared here and get you into activity. All right. So what I'm going to do is go over to the chat. If you have any questions, drop those. And I really want to encourage you guys to try to have these kind of conversations. Try to invite at least one person to take a look at the product and one person to take a look at the business today. And I promise you, when you do that and you do that every single day, you are going to be so freaking excited that if you've been in a rut, no more rut, no more rut. You're going to build momentum and it's going to be fun. And that's our goal. Okay. So I am going to unshare my screen, come back to you, beautiful people, and let's get to work. Yes, Pam. See, I can feel your energy. See what I mean? Taylor's like, thank you. This is so amazing. Sometimes you guys, all it takes is getting back to the basics. And y'all remember how to do this, right? You're like, oh, duh. I mean, I was taught how to do that. Why did I have a mental block this whole time? So that's what we're going to do on these power hours. So you guys are available and you want to join us back at 9 a.m. I'm going to be doing the same presentation, but you don't have to listen to me on that one. You can take what you learned this morning and then get into activity. If you guys are watching this replay, please share it with your team, share it with your accountability partners. And maybe you say, hey, watch this and let's do a power hour together. And when we're done with our activities, let's circle back. How many people did you reach out to? How many people said yes to taking a look at the products and the business opportunity? Make it fun, find an accountability partner, and keep showing up to your power hours, you guys. I promise you they will bless you, and stay close to the fire, right? And at this point of this presentation, I'm going to go over to the chat and drop those hyperlinks for you so you can actually copy them and paste them into your phone. I put everything like this in notes on my phone. I have an iPhone. That's where I put everything. So feel free to take this and run with it, please. Another tip I want to share is that if you happen to be building your business with emails, okay, I'm huge into emails. When people want to take a look and they want to watch a video, the extra step that I add is that I ask them for their email address. I'm like, perfect, I'm going to send you that video. What's your email address? And they give me their email address, and then I send them an email. Okay. Your email address, your email list is an asset to your business. If Facebook and Instagram went down tomorrow, and we've seen that happen, you lost every single contact that you have ever built. But with email addresses, you own that. Okay, so just be encouraged if you guys want to learn more about that. I am going to do a power hour all about how to build that email list and how to really nurture your customers and or brand partners and prospects. So keep staying tuned to these power hours because I'm going to have one for that as well. And the last thing in the chat is if you guys want the replay to this power hour, then I just put the link below. I want to make sure that you guys are getting it. All right, you guys, we are right at the top of the hour at 7 a.m. One tip that I do want to share is as you come back to these power hours, if you guys do not know how to change your name so that the identifying name on your little box on these Zooms has an @ symbol and your Instagram account, make sure you update it, because as we are doing these and you want to in your stories how you're doing business with accountability partners, it allows us to you can grow your network and your friends. And then if we have an image that we want to tag you on, we can just look at your name and look that up on Instagram and put you on our post. We're going to build that community, you guys, because remember, as we're doing this business, you're bringing people into a community that we love and adore. So let them see your community and model what's possible, show them what's possible, celebrate together. All right. So I will see you either back at 9 a.m. or next week on Tuesday. I hope this blessed you. I really hope you have wins, and in your accountability threads, if you're in them, share your wins, because your energy is it's going to be like the first flame that's going to create the fire, and you guys are going to bring that fire back. So stay close to this fire, and I can't wait to see you guys next Tuesday. Love you.
Please transfer it to me, Melanie.
Oh, okay. Will
Thank
do.
you.
Will do.
Thanks, Melanie.
You're so welcome, you guys.
Hi, Allison. Bye, Allison.
Hey, Sunny, see you later. Hey, y'all, good morning. We stay on usually another hour or so. Feel free to ask questions. I usually give updates on Instagram. There are a few updates that I don't have yet, but um, if you're interested, I will message you because one of them's a little bit tricky.